So in my experience over the last 20 plus years with dream lovers, like others that were sleepers and unaware of anything, they probably had, a dream with a lover that maybe had the face of an ex or something. And you wake up and you're like, ew, what was that, right? Or maybe not. Anyhow, it wasn't your ex. Those entities that have intimate encounters with people in the dream space are energy harvesters. And what they do is they tag it, the target. So they plant a hook, what feels like a hook, into the space. And it's like every other masculine who practices this kind of thing will recognize that you've already been tagged and claimed. And so these ones look at you then in that space, these astral projectors or whatever the hell they are. They look at you like you're just somebody they can play with, entertainment. And they may or may not pop into your life in the 3D space. If they're wealthy, come from a well-to-do space or place, then that means that they probably do this frequently. And they go search in the astral place for innocent, pure, vibrant energy, and then they tag it and draw forth from the energy of it. And you may never, ever, ever know who this is. You may have just had a dream about a dream lover and didn't really think anything of it. But when I discovered that these ones do that, because it happened to me, it's like, and every once in a while you'll feel them pull like a fishing line with a hook on it. And they'll pull to see if it's set or not. And, it takes an incredible amount of time, especially if you don't know what you're doing, to dissolve it and get rid of it. Anyhow, so sometimes they'll look at you as though you're entertainment. They'll line up a few chickies or whatever. I don't know how it works with the women doing it to the men. But they'll pop into your life, maybe hit it and quit it. See you for a few times, get you to fall in love, and then break your heart, and then siphon the pain energy out of it. I don't know, but this, when I discovered that dream lovers didn't have your best intention, that they actually set hooks and then treated you like chattel, like a cow that they had tagged, and you got to get rid of that stuff once you become aware of it. And it's so difficult, especially when you don't know what the heck you're doing. Like I didn't know I still don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's just using your mind to try to focus and with an intention, right? So whatever. Fortunately for me, I got friends that I also don't see. So it's not just enemies out there with we, there are those that want to harvest and play games. They'll come in, do it. They may have an agreement with a few brothers, man, that tag it. Maybe they all share, right? Maybe they got a little coven or whatever and they share. So there may be a few of them that kind of hit you up, give you an offer of love and then disappear, right? And because they're drawing the energy out of their source. So it appears that some of you did get free. The tag doesn't work. The claim doesn't exist. The contract is over. And their covenant has expired because it was never them. It was you. You're mad. I don't know. I had to train myself on how to manage that energy and how to wake up should something like that occur. And fire really helped in that regard. Inner fire. So I would try to tell, people who were talking about this dream lover and how they were just so much in love, and I would, and knowing what I know, I would be like, hey, you know, da 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 da, and like they actually, or at least one, really got mad at me for interfering in her love. And there wasn't anything I could do, you know. I knew she was tagged. I knew she was being harvested off of. I knew. She will probably never, ever, ever meet that dream lover. Or maybe she will be claimed. I don't know how that's going to work when this shift happens. But this is just my testimony regarding dream lovers being harvesters, tagging and claiming, and then drawing forth, and then having entertainment, you know, sharing their harvest with their friends, you know. And you never know, like I said, you know, you might date a few different people and you may not even know that these folks know each other. And maybe they don't actually know each other in the 3D, you know. Maybe they're just spiritually connected. Anyhow, I hope that this helps somebody. And, you know, I hope that there is a shift in this process of harvesting off of the sacral and the root of divine beings, because dream space, you're so vulnerable, especially if you're not one that can readily walk in both worlds. I mean, some of us actually rest, you know, but some people actually, you know, get up at midnight specifically to go into those spaces purposefully to then mess with the people like you and me, most likely, who are actually resting in our bed, getting ready for work the next day. Continuously woken throughout the night so that we can record what it is we see and hear, and then share with each other the experiences, so that perhaps maybe we can all become more aware.